But Nevada could be a make or break for some candidates. And time to make sure you know how to caucus. We have a double show and tell tonight. And we start with 13 Action News anchor Jackie Kostick.
Well, Todd, the caucus has been part of our democratic process since the days of George Washington. But when you ask people how a caucus works, most people just throw their hands up. So we want to bring you into the room where it happens. So the KTNV studio is acting as one of the more than 2,000 individual precinct locations tonight. Let's caucus. Doors open at 10 a.m. on Caucus Day. That's February 22nd in the state of Nevada. Your friends and neighbors will file into the room, and at noon, the caucus process begins. This is the first alignment, where everyone physically stands in the part of the room that represents the presidential candidate of their choice. For a candidate to be considered viable, they must get 15% of the vote. If you're a voter and your first choice candidate isn't considered viable, you have a couple of options going into the second alignment. Move to a candidate who is viable, or try to recruit other voters to make a candidate viable. Finally, the voters are in place in the second alignment. Now, this is what matters most for candidates. The delegates will be divided based on the viable candidates and the percentage of the vote they got. Now, Nevada is also the first state to ever allow early caucus voting. That'll begin on Saturday, and 13 Action News reporter Sean Delancey is in the newsroom to explain how that will work.
According to a memo from the Nevada State Democratic Party, as soon as you walk into your precinct, you're going to want to find a volunteer with a tablet, much like this one, that has voter rolls on it. If you're on there, then they're going to give you an ID card that has numbers that are specific to you. You're going to put those numbers into an application called Google Form that tracks who has voted. Once you've done that, you're good to go. You can actually vote on a paper ballot listing each candidate that you prefer in order. Once you're done with that, you're going to put it into a secure box that is monitored on site. They're going to take this box and bring it to a ballot counting location where they are going to scan those ballots and then store them until caucus day.
In addition to Nevada being the first to hold early caucus voting, UNLV political science professor Ken Miller says Nevada's importance in the race is bigger than ever.
Every time we've had a caucus in Nevada, we've been down to two candidates. We were either picking between Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, or we were picking between Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton. So now, for the first time, Nevada Democrats have a menu of options when they caucus.
The Nevada State Democratic Party says that menu of options is a good thing for voters and makes Nevada crucial for candidates. But will Nevada be able to avoid the caucus chaos that unfolded in Iowa? That's after having to move to a contingency plan, a plan the party has yet to detail. Miller says he expects the state party to go back to basics.
They're falling back on a system that they've used before, so this is old territory for them. They should be able to operate this just fine.
Jackie Kostick, 13 Action News.